if you fall within the age group of 18 to 60, basically, and you have difficulty with reading and all of that, these are just 5 things that you can start working on, start looking at, start getting more familiar with, because those are like the building blocks, those are like the foundation that can help you, right? So number one, the first thing that you want to look at is letter sounds. You don't want to look at the name, you don't want to look at A, B, C, D, F, G. You don't want to learn those, right? That's not the first thing that you want to learn. You want to learn the sounds that they make. Like, for example, A says A, and stuff like that. That are the things that you want to learn, right? Because if you want to get to reading, you have to know those sounds. You don't necessarily have to know the letter A, B, C, D, F, G, but you want to know the sounds that they make. For example, B make B, C make K, and S. So you have to learn those first. Next thing now, number 2. So for example, you learn some sounds, right? You learn 2 sounds, you learn 3 sounds. So far, you don't have to learn all 26. You don't have to learn at one go. You can just use those 3 that you have. You can put them together to blend those sounds and get some practice going on. Words that have 2 sounds like it, in, if, at, and, be, so on and so forth. So you work on those 2-letter sound combination and you build on that, right? Number 3, the next thing that you want to get into is, you work with some 2 sound, you can increase that to 3, right? You increase that to 3 sounds, and then now you start practice with that again, get fluent with that, right? Fluency don't have to mean so you learn everything one time. You just learn step by step, do step by step, and you move step by step. You see? Number 4, the next thing that you can start looking to is, you can start looking to blends. You can start looking to digraph and blend. So you have 3 sound, right? Single sound that was. Then now you can start putting letters together to make combination of sounds. Like, for example, you can have a word that have a combination like a PF, or you can have a word that have a combination with a CH, right? So you start to get into the blends and you start to get into the digraph. You can have words that have BL combination, you can have words that have a CL combination, you can have words that have PR combination. So you start to step up the ladder. You step up the ladder and you get fluent in that, right? Number 5, what you start to learn now is you start to learn the different type of syllables, right? So this can be like a small like format. If you fall within the age group of 11 to 60, but you still have difficulty reading, still have difficulty doing all sort of things as it relates to reading, you can start with these. You can start with some of these, right?